Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Yulika, and today I'm going to make a video about review a movie that I already watched, which today I'm going to talk about a movie called 12 Angry Men. And I made this video due to complete my last project, a video project for the material listening, and just stay tuned and watch my video. Thank you. So the movie that I'll talk about today, it's called 12 Angry Men. It's like this. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's still black and white because it was released in 1950. I believe it's 1957 and directed by Sidney Lumet, where the entire movie only taken one room in a courtroom, which is in juror room. So this movie will just talk about 12 jurors that have to decide the fate of young man that accused of murdering his own father. So at first, this movie will just seems like an open case, just a really quick case that you just have to vote whether this man is guilty or not guilty. But however, that 11 jurors only just immediately vote guilty for that man because all the alibi, victims, witnesses, evidence, all about that, it leads to that young boy. So if you watch it, you will also feel, oh yeah, this young boy is really guilty because all the evidence and witnesses say so. So at first, when you watch it, you will immediately take side in guilty side. However, this one juror, I believe is juror number 8, when he seems like he felt something off about this case, so he thought not guilty. Only himself thought not guilty, while 11 jurors thought guilty. So because of him, so the 11 jurors have to sit down and just forcing them to talk about and deliver their statements and they have to debate about this case, whether this man is guilty or not guilty. So if this man guilty, she will send into the electric chair because of murder case. But because if he is not guilty, then there's no sentence for him. And however, this movie, what good about this movie, even though it only takes in one room, and also it's still black and white, somehow it could create the tensions in it. It could just through debating, through deliver your thoughts, a point of view, it's really giving the heavy conversations that you like. If you like the heavy conversation kind of movie, this one is really good. And you could also join, like take part in it, or whether you take side guilty or not guilty. But as long as you watch the movie and hear or listen their statement clearly, it could lead you into the really good plot twist, I'd say. And however, this movie, I don't really saw flaws or a bad thing in this movie, because I think it's kind of a masterpiece because it's really good. I think the only bad about this movie is because maybe somehow most of the people found this movie boring because it's black and white, doesn't really have any color, doesn't have any actions in it. It only deliver heavy conversations while you have to debate to each other. It doesn't have like a lot of instruction, like a lot of actions in it. So somehow maybe people found that boring. But for people who like heavy conversation, it's really good. I really recommend this movie. And I think this movie is really good because a good movie doesn't have to have like a lot of massive budget to make it. Even when you create a movie into one room and doesn't have any colors in it, it's still giving a really intense vibe, attentions that created. So good movie doesn't have to cost so much money. Even though if you just have to take this in one room, it's still a very good movie like this one. And yeah, I think my rating for this movie from 1 to 5, I'd give a solid 5 because it's really good. And before I close my video, I would like to recommend another movie for you guys. Even though this recommend of movie doesn't really related to this movie that I just review, because this recommend of movie, it's most of the time talk about relationship, like a friendship, a boy's friendship. So yeah, this movie called Stand By Me, this one, and That Poor Society, this one. So if you like a friendship kind of stuff, those two is really good. So I really recommend for you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching my video.